A wonderful good morning to the beautiful listeners of Badegi Radio 90.1 FM. Reaching live from the uphill in the capital city of the power state, Mina, Niger State. Today is Wednesday, the 8th day in the month of July year 2026. Studio time check is 10 minutes past the hour of 9. I am Usman Apaya. Welcome you to your favorite morning show, the Badegi Radio Link. Religion and politics have always been closely connected in many societies, including Nigeria. Religion can influence values, leadership, voting pattern, and public policy. However, mixing religion with politics have both advantage and disadvantages. Nevertheless, some group of Christians in Niger State have called for deputy governor slots on the APC ticket ahead of the 2027 general election. Well, this is one of the several political positions being expressed as part of the preparation for the 2027 general election. Meanwhile, constitutionally and politically, this call is not binding or an obligation that a governor or his deputy must come from different religion or ethnic groups. However, political parties often consider factors such as religion, ethnicity, geography, competence, loyalty, and electoral strength when choosing running mates. However, there is an argument supporting the demand for representation and inclusiveness in order to promote religion balance in the policy, strengthening unity and sense of belonging, broadening electoral appeal. Again, there is a counter argument to that. Political offices should primarily be based on competency and merit. Political parties have internal mechanism for selecting candidates. Political parties have internal mechanism where they have to settle their scores and of course come up with who they feel should fly the flag of the party. Identify politics, many overshadow discussion about governance and of course politics. Now, the implication of this to Niger State politics is how could this demand for APC internal policies, this demands, because the group is calling on the APC to field a Christian deputy in the forthcoming 2027 election. So how could this demand affect APC internal politics? One big question. And could this influence other political parties in terms of making their choices? As it is now, the APC is having its confirmed candidates and its confirmed running mate. Farmer Umar Mohammed Bago is the candidate of the APC in the forthcoming general election, and Comrade Yakubu Garba is his running mate. It started together, we don't know. Now, could this improve inclusion or increase political tension? Because when you are calling for a change at this material time, this, if not properly handled, could mar or make the APC. I don't know. Then, how might it affect the voting power in 2027? This is another very, very big question we must ask. Whether changing the deputy or otherwise will affect the voting pattern. We don't know. Now, another very big question. Should the deputy governor's position reflect religion balance? Should competence take precedence over religion identity? Can religion inclusion strengthen democracy in Niger State? What qualities should Niger State voters expect from both governor and his deputy in terms of voting? This plus more are questions that is begging for answer. This is something that concerns Niger State. Today, we decided not to bring any resource person, But you, Nigerites, the electors, the voters who have the voting right, who have the voting franchise to decide the fate of who becomes the governor, who becomes the deputy in the forthcoming general election, is you are so important to us in this conversation. And this is the more reason why this morning we decided that this conversation will be between you, the listeners, and the radio, who is the gateway or the information disseminator, so that the decision we are going to make is going to affect the destiny of the Niger State in the forthcoming election, the choice you're going to make. So we want to make it conversational so that we have a sense of belonging, we have a direction. We want to make it a very, very robust discussion so that in terms of making an informed decision, most importantly to the other opposition party who might want to take advantage of any gap that is being left to, come out stronger, or the ruling party, this will serve as an opportunity for them to make or mark their own party in the forthcoming election, global election in Niger State. So the Christians, some group of Christians, like I said, have actually demanded that the deputy position, the slot of a deputy governor should be given to a Christian person in Zone B. They are not, contending with the zoning of the governor and the zoning of the deputy. But what this group of Christians are saying is must be for Christians a person in Zone B. So what do you think about this issue? So it's an issue that demands public contribution, because it is the public who will determine the fate in the election. So we are throwing it at you. So you can follow us on our Facebook page at Badegi Radio 90.1 MHZ-FM. Drop your comment, it shall be right here. And the conversation will begin through our telephone line 0913890. So let's begin the conversation right about now. Let's hear what you have for us so that the players will make an informed decision from the takeaway they're going to get from you, not from the radio, but from you. Hello. Hello. We seem to have lost two of the calls that came in. Let's see if we can get this one right. Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Usman Apaya.
Good morning, Comrade Ahmed.
Yes, my name is Comrade Ahmed. I'm calling you from Mina. Very important topic at the right time. Kudos to your able Usman Apaya. You see, let me start with this issue of balancing the religious position in Niger State. Not too far, let me say almost a week or some days ago, we see the former Commissioner for Information coming out, Jonathan Kadubata, came out to say they need a fearing in balancing religious position by giving them the position of deputy governor. It was a good time at the right time for them, but as politicians and the ruling party as APC, to them, is a wrong time. It will affect the APC politically to be sincere to each other. Secondly, the last primary election that was not conducted, the so-called primary election by APC that was not conducted, that was handpicked, will also affect the party as a whole, because already majority of the party's followers and supporters are angry with the situation and the process of the handpicked. So definitely it will also affect the APC as a whole in terms of election. Thirdly, I think the administration have been making many promises without fulfilling, and position giving to majority of people we are seen as in the position of friends and family. So even there, we have majority of people who are lamenting and also waiting for 2027 to see the drama and the wonders that will play out. So in terms of this first one I said, if you give them the position of deputy governor with a very sensible position, looking at the Niger state, who have the predominant two Islamic and Christian religions, so that we have a good political, and then democracy will flow good. So I think if not, it will affect them. Definitely, they will affect them. There's no way. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Comrade Ame, for that one. 091385790. 01 is number to call and make your voice heard. We need your contribution. We need your input. We need your own opinion regarding this very debatable issue that is brought before you this morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from, please?
My name is Mama Fati. I'm calling from Barrick Valley.
Okay, Mama Fati, you are welcome to the program.
Hey, thank you. You know, how some people say, Tunran Jimmy, Tunran Zani. Yes. This thing should have come up before now. They are not supposed to bring up this issue by this time around. Comrades should be allowed to finish his tenure. His 8 years. If you look at, I am from Taraba State.
Yes.
We've never had a Muslim governor. The Muslim has always been a deputy governor since, I think, 99. Because we have families who are Muslim and Christian, we live peacefully with each other.
Yes.
You know, and most of the political influencers in Taraba State are Christian. I would accept it with the Muslims to be deputy. It has always been like that. And we've been living peacefully. Just allow comrades to finish his tenure. Maybe by 2031, they can now start that one.
But Mama
Fati,
yes, but don't you, I think they said it's better late than never, because you're saying the call is rather coming late. But what do you do about this, saying that, say it's better late than never?
But you know that there are some people who voted this government in because of comrades. So he should just be allowed to finish his 8 years. Then by 2031, then it will now go back to the party. The party will now have to sit down.
Well,
a Muslim governor and a Christian deputy. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, Mama Fati is saying that the group of Christians who demand for deputy governor's slot at this material time will have to patiently wait until 2031 when they can have the chance to bring up the demands. Hello.
Dr. Apaya.
Yes, sir. Doctor.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
This is Jumo Fede speaking from Beda.
So you're welcome to the program, Dr. Jumo.
Dr. Apaya, let me go back to the headache that you made. That it is always better late than to say never. But another headache also said that it's too late to cry when the head is cut off.
You believe so?
Yes. Apaya, you see, let me understand this. There are headaches that might be correct now, and that the ones that might not be correct next. There are ones that will be correct in a situation, and there are ones that might not be correct in a situation. You see what Vasa said. I don't know what is wrong with him. He's a very good one. But even if you are to pray a prayer, some certain period your prayer will not be appreciated. I don't know if you understand me.
Yes.
If you imagine yourself to be a Muslim and you go to where people are dancing and you want to pray on that same ground, what do you think will happen? God is not a fool. You do the right thing at the right time. You say the right thing at the right time. I'm so much disappointed with him. Apaya, let me tell you, there are states today that religiously they are into crisis. It's not because of anything, simply because of these political statements. In Niger states, when you look at it, the two religions are very, very united, both the Muslims and the Christians. The Christians we have in Niger state are very, very humble, very, very responsible. Already we are in a crisis of this hardship, kidnapping, bandit, and others. We can't afford to go into another one now for Bata to come up with this because of the mere interest. Sorry to say, Apaya. So what I expect somebody like Vasa to do, some things are not supposed to be for public discourse. They're supposed to be an internal discussion, private discussion that is not going to generate controversy. Because when you look at it, Apaya, he has a better position that better places he can go to discuss things like this. He should have allowed the party stakeholders and discuss with them internally, secretly, silently, and it will be resolved. If they are to wait for another term so that a Christian nominee is going to come out. But you are bringing this to the public. What do you think will happen, Apaya? There will be a political controversy, and there will be religious controversy that if care is not taken at the end of the day, it will lead to political crisis, religious crisis. So I want somebody like Basa in the next time, please. He should not, because of his own personal interest or the interest of his people, and lead people into crisis, a serious one. Please, Nigeria State cannot afford another crisis apart from the one we are experiencing. We are thinking of how to get out from this. What I expect him to do as a responsible person and a mature person, he should go to this same party and discuss with them, let them resolve amicably, then to allow the public to talk about it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jimo. Well, I don't know whether Jonathan Vasa, is he not a dissecting voice? I don't know. I just asked. Well, I just lost Jimo. I would have asked him whether Vasa is not a dissecting voice. 0913857901. We are looking at the issue we have on the front burner, where Christians are demanding for Christian deputy governor slot. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Yes.
Let me ask one question. So, when Bago and Kowa campaign,
yes,
was Bago not involved? Did you campaign for Bago and Yaku? What was his negotiation terms?
He was in the media team on Friday.
They should have done his. When you campaign and you say Muslims, Christians, you agree with it, what was your time of negotiation before you go to campaign with them? Is it the campaign time that you are bringing up now, or what? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, I think I know this conversation is going to generate more questions than answers, and those who started it should be ready to provide answer. I wish we can have Jonathan Vasa here, but we'll try to see if we can give him invitation. If we'll oblige to be here, we appreciate so much. Hello. Yes.
As I said earlier, Vasa is a strong stakeholder of APC. In 2023, why can't you tell APC to pick a deputy governor Christian? Why now? And that is what we are seeing. If we are told that you don't have the relevancy you are having before, and you want to come up with something that will give you relevancy, you try and do another thing. But look at this one now. We have more important problem at our hand than this one. And that's why we don't want anybody to cause more division again. We are divided. We don't want any more division. Do it. Because we must get it right in 2027. If we cannot dislodge these leaders, we are in trouble. That is what we should be after. There is another political party. If you are not capable with this, go to another political party. Go and do what you want to do. He's a strong stakeholder of APC. Let him meet Babu in office and tell him this. That is what we want. Please.
Oh, thank you. He said we are divided. We should be divided more, and we must, get it right. I think I love those courageous statement. Hello.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam, Jima Ku Musa Jibo from El Wazir.
Osman, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you very much. You see, I always say this sometimes. If things are deteriorating, those concerns, they are nowhere to be found. Confusion everywhere, here and there, all the time. Today is a different thing, tomorrow will be a different thing. And even next tomorrow will be a different thing. But it says it's all right, the way I'm looking at it. But people have said it. He came at the wrong time, but not at the wrong time. Things are still going on. Is it only the political party we have in Nigeria or in Niger State? If we are looking for sole position, liaise with other political parties. It's just like somebody, Jimo said, it's not a public something. Let's have, you sit down and deliberate and fish out a better thing. All what I'm saying is that things are deteriorating in the government. So things will be happening negatively between themselves. They are completely confused. They don't know what to do. So what I'm trying to say is this. We have other political parties. Let him come up. If he's seeking for that governorship, we have other political parties. People are there waiting for them. Let them come. We sit down together with them, we deliberate, and we fish out the better thing. And APC is not the only party. We have NDC, we have ADC, and so many others. Why only APC looking for a deputy governor as a Christian? At least we shouldn't try to divide ourselves. Let's sit down and deliberate better things to fish out. It's not a fire.
Yes.
I think I'm making sense, or I'm communicating.
Yeah, you are communicating.
So thank you very much.
Yes, I can only tell you are communicating. Whether you are making sense or not, the public will judge that. Well, I think, like I said, the conversation today will generate more questions than answer. They are saying that there are other political parties, but probably the good people of the state have put in all their eggs in one basket. It is APC. Probably next election is still going to be APC, and that's why everybody is rushing there. Otherwise, you go to another party. Hello.
Good morning, Mr. Osman Apaya.
Good morning, Mr. Amos from Kulkat.
Thank you very much. I remember Mr. Amos from Kulkat.
Yes.
You see, this wonderful morning, you brought a topic that has been going around the states for the past few days. I think I must commend our brother, our uncle, Vasa, for his efforts to know that his people are not happy with what is happening in the political terrain of the APC. Let us be sincere. I think I will have advised him if he will come up with a better option, saying that if APC are able to claim the ticket for next governorship, they should try in their political appointment to make sure some major Christian stakeholders are also part of the cabinet. Because people like position like chief of staff, SSG, commissioner. If you look at the commissioner, how many Christians do we have? Look at many political appointments, how many Christians do they have? So that is why you see the Christians are making, they are beginning to complain. They can no longer be silent. We can no longer be silent. So that is why the issue is coming up gradually. And if there is a strong opposition that will come out with either a Christian governor or a Christian deputy, you will see that APC might likely lose some of their votes to the opposition party because of this kind of marginalization. So people are trying to wake up. What Mr. Vasa is trying to say is to tell because it's a really stakeholder of the APC, and he don't want APC to have problems. He don't want APC to lose their next election. That is why he's bringing up this wake-up call to the party. Thank you very much. I remember Mr. Amos from Kulkat.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Amos, for that wonderful contribution. Like I said, this discussion, this conversation is going to be generating more questions, and the proponent of this should be ready to answer so many questions. So I think what Mr. Amos is saying, he is giving another approach to the issue.
Hello.
Yes.
He is in the glass house, he never close through. I could have wanted him who cooked the food to also be in the studio. Please, maybe with time, I know with the wide reach and the followers, if he's not listening also, I know the attention must have been drawn. But I think we want him to be in the studio so that he will expatiate more. But even though Jonathan might have his personal political interest, he has said something. And whether you like it or not, it will definitely have a setback for the APC as a government, because the Christian peoples also have their numbers. So we are not saying, yes, the deputy governor, Comrade Yakubu Garba, is not performing, but even if he is not going to be given the position of the deputy governor, we have the SSG and the chief of staff, just the way somebody said. And I think the lady that spoke after me said something very, very important, that yes, Yakubu Garba has also contributed in bringing this particular governor to the seat. So nevertheless, it also has its own position to play, but they should also have a fair balancing in the political position of the country, of the state. Now, 2027, people are waiting for them, and they will see it in their franchising. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm is saying that Basa should come. I doubt, I am skeptical about him coming to the station. You know, this is a government that only patronize Facebook and other social media. It's a government on social media. Yes, mainstream media have less to do as far as they are concerned to them. But I don't know. So you can only get them on social media if you have data. But to have a platform like this where whether you have data or not, you have light or not, you can hook on or join through your smartphone anywhere you are on in the world to hear. You have different platforms, but you know they don't have respect for mainstream media. That's just reality. It's a government on social media, so you can continue to follow. We raise the questions here. If you have answers, you need answers. You follow them on social media where you can get them. Yes. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, my name is Abdul in Niger State, Mina.
Okay.
The man that I've just spoken now, you should know that the entire country is under Muslim check. The vice president is a Muslim, the president is a Muslim. So, to me, in Nigeria, I'm sorry, Nigeria is sinking. So any Christian that want to contest, let him come. It's not late. I think there is other parties. Christians should come and contest. And whom we feel that is due, we vote for him. We should keep away religious sentiment in politics. Nigeria is one. The three major languages are one. We have agreed to become one. So therefore, if you are a Christian, come out and show us that you want to do something. Then we vote for you. Why are you complaining? Have any Christian come to contest? We say that he shouldn't contest. Nobody has denied any Christian to come and contest. We should tell ourselves the truth. We should stop hanky-panky game. We should go straight. We should allow this country to rest. Nigeria is a good country. One life alive in the whole world. There is no country that have resources. Do you know that the whole world is focusing Nigeria to come and get their own share? We should try to make sure that we stand our security. Everybody in this world is focusing Nigeria because there is a lot of money in Nigeria. There is a lot of resources. So about Christians, you should not complain. Please, my brother, we are brothers. Come out.
All right. All right, thank you. 0913-857-9001. Let's see. We have a lot of callers lining up, so please, I will work to crave the indulgence of our callers. When you call, just spend few seconds so that others will come. The conversation is open and is straightforward. Hello.
Hey, Mama, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Well done. This is Nas from Sabongari.
Okay, very, very quickly. Don't
Yeah,
waste
hi.
time.
Yeah, this is the issue of deputy government that was saying that you bring Christian Philippines, we should remain calm and have the rest of our state. Because that's what they are taking now. People have attention will go to this religious sentiment now, or the rebellion and tribalism. Please, how come if they want to discuss, they should go party or stakeholder and discuss intense discussion so that you have rest on the other. You are dealing with the issue of insecurity now. Please,
yes.
You should go to that. Right?
Thank you very much. 0913-857-9001. We appreciate if you spend a little time so that a lot of callers will come in today. We want this conversation to reach a lot of people. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Small Empire.
Good morning, Mr. Dekule.
Thank you very much for the wonderful topic. My name is still remain Mr. Dekule. You see, Empire, what can trigger issue like this within imbalance of government? Sometimes maybe if one part of the religion may fight imbalance or in marginalization within the power cycle, that's why you see people call for issue like this. You understand me? And every Nigerian as a citizen has fundamental right of to speak where is being not feeling okay or not feeling right as a citizen. But the problem is that the Jonathan Baza is really coming out at the right time to speak about this, because now the primary election and all you can say is already over. So for me, it is a very outing and good speaking. It could be another less election to come now that this may concur on this issue of balancing of religion. But sometimes we should cite much inward than interest. You see, we started building the political arena of this country on religion, and it will not all go away apaya. If we started say Christian, Muslim Christian, are we really trying to build the country in my own understanding? Because this could be a divided head across the whole country. We even saw it on the last election with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and even the Obi. We saw it. And now we cannot continue seeing it within our cross state, whereby we see people coming out now saying the Christian, the Muslim. Yes, if there's imbalance and marginalization within the cycle of the government, yes, people can come out and criticize and speak about maybe marginalization. But the problem is that we should try to understand that it is about the people. It's not about interest. So please, it is not at the right time now for Jonathan Baza to call for this, because primary election of the APC and other parties have already gone. So why are we talking about Usman Apaya?
All right,
so please, we should have a sense of belonging and understanding within the people, so that at least we can live in peace.
Yes,
God bless.
Amen. Thank you. 0913-857-9001 is number. Let's take this call, then we take it to the Facebook and read the messages we have there. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Apaya. Good morning to you in the studio.
Good morning, Mr. Douglas.
This is Douglas from Plankotas.
Yes, you're welcome to the program.
For me, whether you're a Muslim, you're a Christian, if you don't have a religion, if you can take us to promised land, you're welcome.
Yes.
You don't want anything pertaining to killing. If you can take us to promised land, you're welcome. That is my own.
Thank you very much, Mr. Douglas, for this very short but precise contribution. Religion is a thing of mine. What is needed is honesty, competency, capacity to take the people to promised land. To the Facebook, we have this one coming from Usman B. Ahmed, say, Ana zaman lafiya. Sai me faru kuma ban sani ba. Yakubu Adamu say, Masha Allah. Maryam Hassan Ribba said, good morning, Masha Allah. Thank you very much. Bala Benu Etzge say, good morning, Mr. Apaya, Ibile OG and listeners. Usman Apaya, as much as I do not like delving into religious matter, we must agree that Christians faithful that are totally being sidelined in the states. The 210 political offices and appointees, only one office is held by the Christian, which is the deputy speaker. The governor, the deputy governor, the speaker, the chief of staff, the SSG, the head of service, the chief of staff, deputy chief of staff, the commissioner of finance, the commissioner of works, and all Muslims are all Muslims. We must all agree that Christians are totally sidelined. It may not be deputy governorship position, but other top offices needed to be filled by Christians. Let us not forget that brain box of Talba administration was Peter Saleh Saiki, who served as chief of staff and later commissioner for tourism and culture. These are people of high intelligence. Again, of all the 25 local government chairmen, only 2 local government have a Christian chairman. I stand to be corrected. We need to balance appointments. Again, we must manage issues like this to avoid religious crisis. Watching from Abuja. Thank you very much. Bala Benu Echugaye. Another one coming from Manko Halima. She said, in my opinion, I think Christians are not too active in Niger State politics, which I think is the main reason why they are being sidelined. Although I am not too conversant with politics, but from what I'm seeing, it is who is more active that tends to get slaughtered. Yes, I think you're right. Somehow, you say you're not too conversant, but go and do find this again. Gali Suraj said, applying the same standard everywhere Why do some people insist on Christian running mates in the state where the overwhelming majority of the population is Muslim, yet rarely make the same argument for the Muslim running mate in the state where Christians constitute the majority? If fairness and inclusion are the guiding principle, then they should be applied consistently across all the states, not only where it is politically convenient. Equal standard, strengthening credibility, and promote genuine equity. Thank you very much for this apt contribution. Return to the callers. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, Malam Sumapa.
Yes, your name and where you're calling from, please.
Good morning. So you are speaking with Sani Kura from Mina.
Okay, Sani Kura, go ahead and make your contribution, please.
Dear Mr. Apaya, do you think if Jonathan Basa was given an appointment in this administration, will he come out and say all these things?
I don't know.
They are just trying to deceive people. Bago and Yakubu Garba are who spend their 8 years together. They started it together and they are ending it together. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you very much. It appears some of the callers are already giving up. Yes, they can see tomorrow. Yes, the APC will definitely spend 8 years. That is what some callers are saying. So we have some fortune tellers in the political scene in the states because they can predict what will happen tomorrow. Yes, Yakubu Garba and Bago, 8 years. That is what they are saying. But what happened to the other political parties? Are they going to be followers or onlookers in the forthcoming election? Hello.
Hello, Mr. Apana.
Yes.
Good morning. This is Engineer Hassan calling.
Engineer Hassan, you are welcome to the program.
I want to appreciate Badegi Radio and you yourself, the pilot of this very wonderful program.
Thank you, sir.
This very topic you are presenting this morning is very interesting. I'm calling for the Nigerians that please let us understand ourselves. Niger State has been a peaceful and a very quiet state. For my brother, uncle, Mama Mbasa to have come up with this issue, there are so many things maybe he might have undergone and unable to resolve amicably within the stakeholders. But what I want to say now is, if had it been, we put it into merit and competency. If the government had been able to settle this issue of insecurity, provide good health, good education, good infrastructure, wallahi, like you said the other time, you can't hear all these things. The other caller says the other time that no matter the religion you practice, if you can take us to the promised land, I think we are okay. So please, I'm calling on the electorate, especially in Niger State. We are a peaceful state. Please, we shouldn't allow religion to come into our politics. No matter religion you place or you practice, if you can get us what we want, alhamdulillah, we are okay. So I also want to appeal to APC. There are other viable positions, like the issue of SSD and Chief of Staff. They can sit down and iron it out. By the time, if eventually they got it at the second time, they can be able to settle themselves within that. But for us to sit down now and be saying this and that, regards issue of this religious issue, it can't take us and we can't get it right. But please, my Nigerians, we are being loved by others, and the record is there that Niger State is a peaceful state. Please, let's get who can take us to the promised land. Thank you so much. May God bless Badegi Radio.
Thank you very much, Engineer Alassane, for that wonderful contribution. 091385790001 is the number. The conversation is about some Christian group in Niger State calling for Christian deputy governor in APC in the forthcoming election. It appears everybody is putting all his basket. All eggs are being put in one basket. Yes, only APC has the gateway to 2027 governorship election in Niger State. Yes. Excellent. Nagajiya.
Kuna lafiya.
Lafiya.
Mun ji bayanin da ake yi. Magana ne amma bai da ma'ana. Idan muka duba muna daga bakulukan gwamnati ne.
da muka ce ba za mu yi adalci ba, Timothy da Jonta na da kuma Peter Dalikali da ba mu zabe su a kan mulki ba. Amma tun da muka duba su alitu suke irinmu da kuma alin mutum sai muka zabe su. So wannan da ba zabe duk wani mai zaman to kiristan ba, ai ba dole ba ne. Ko wurin da kiristan suka ce mu yawa ba musulmi ya zaman to duk gwamna ba mu fada man juna gaskiya. To Allah ya sa mu dace.
To amin muna godiya. Yes. What he is saying, we have some elected senators and rep in Zone A. If they are not being fair, they wouldn't have voted them against their own Muslim brothers. Yes, sir. In the last election, I think all those who contested against Peter and Dalikali in Zone A are all Muslim, but they decided to vote Peter and Dalikali, which is from the Christian extraction. Well, I don't know. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Papa, my name is Ambassador Abdullah Mustafa Muhammad Jasi. I'm from Bida.
Ambassador Abdullah Mustafa Jia, your program.
Honorable Vatsa is a Nigerian and Nigerian. He's entitled to subpoena and he has the right to express himself and to face his state. That is constitutional and that is democracy. Also, others, because the constitution says that the governor and the party need to feature a candidate of their choice. And I can even say that we in Zohe, we want a resident, somebody who is residing in Zohe to also contest governor. But we should say we allow people residing in Zohe to also contest. But we have other political parties, Peter Dalikali, Joshua Ghana, Professor Jerry Ghana, Timothy Gia, all these are the Christians in Nigeria, like David Umaru, Chef Zagbai, all these are credible. They have qualities, and we see this quality in them. We voted them. We have no confidence how like them. Let them come out. Let them come out and a platform. We are ready to engage their brothers. They are brothers, and we are ready to give them our vote. So, Bishop, but I hate dividing us. We should use policy to divide ourselves. So you look at that. We see a brother from the same mother, the same father, we are Muslim and Christian. So we don't want this is a dangerous policy, and we want him to stop that. Let him feature a candidate of any political party of his choice, and that's what we are expecting. That is democracy. They say that Nigerians have right to choose who they like. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ambassador Gia, for that contribution. Yes, we are looking at the issue before us this morning is about some group of Christians who are demanding for a slot of a deputy governor as Christians in Niger State, so that they can have a representation as they claim.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Asmanapa.
You're welcome to the program. Your name, please.
My name is Mr. Sunday calling from Mina.
Mr. Sunday, go ahead and make your contribution, please.
Thank you. For me, what the man said, it is not that it have never happened in Niger State. Because I could believe when during Kure time, who was his one assistant deputy?
Dr. Shems.
Yes. So now, what the man is saying, what we should be talking about or what we should be saying, let it be in essence that after this 2027 election, coming up our election, that they should balance it. That's what we should be talking about. The Christians that say so, they are not trying to, to bring a fight or to bring a division. But what the man is supposed to say is that he's saying it in essence that coming another election, let it be balanced. Things have happened like that in United States. Let it be balanced so that every other part will have a sense of belonging. So, for me, for what the man said, it's not that he tries to bring the issue or whatever. They let them to collect what he said. That is supposed to be not this particular present time they want to do. Let Babu and his running mate finish their second tenure. So everything will balance. Coming another election, let it also be balanced. Let Christian and Muslims come together. Let this one be the this one be the governor. So that's what we should be talking about. No, for me, I'm not saying that the man wants to do issue or try to divide or try to bring the misunderstand between the both religion. We should know what we are talking, what we are saying.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, in all, I just hope this is not a deliberate distraction. You know, insecurity is actually ravaging us in Niger State, and this one is coming now. I think that's my personal opinion. I have this one coming from Umar Dan Azmi from our Facebook page. He said, when poverty, insecurity, and hunger is dealing with Nigerian by a failed system, all we could think of is this primitive. Some politicians are taking us for a ride in this country. Thank you. Muhammad Ibn Bakr said, power balancing has helped in Nasarawa State. Niger State is mixed domination. All we want is peace. Thank you very much. Muhammad Sani Shambo said, good morning, Badeji Radio 90.1 FM. I think Christians have every right to demand for any position in the party. I still think we should be more concerned about competent candidates than allow ourselves to be divided by religion sentiment. Thank you very much. Yaya Adamu Jabba said, good morning, Mr. Payat. Keep it up. Thank you. We will turn to the callers. Let's see if we can pick some calls. Well, let me call the alternative line. We have 090-644-44510. I call it again. 090-644-44510 is the alternative line you call to get us here on this platform. We are looking at the issue championed by Mamman Batsa, when some group of Christians in Niger State are demanding for demanding that they should have a deputy governor's slot so that they too can be in the ballot. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Please turn on the volume of your radio set, please. Okay, go ahead. We lost that call. Yes, we have another one coming. Hello.
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 Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. I can hear you. Go ahead.
I'm calling you from Mina.
Okay. You make your contribution.
In my opinion, the issue of religion or section or tribe is what has damaged this nation. Please, we should avoid a politics of the regional or the religion or tribal. We should only go for the competency. We should look at what happened in the U.S. U.S. there is no any religion or any section or any language. The main issue is competency. Who is competent? Who is willing to do something that is better than the others? That is what they are demanding. So that is why the U.S. has go ahead, has developed economically, socially, well-being. So therefore, we should imitate from what the system that the U.S. adopted.
All right, thank you.
There is no issue of any regime or any religion. Competence. Who is competent? Who is willing? Who is able to do something important? So that is my opinion.
Thank you. Let's see. I think. Hello.
Hello.
You will be my last caller. You have just a minute.
The only my happiness is a concerned citizen. No crap. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, I think we might not be able to. Okay, let's see this one. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. You have 30 seconds because of time.
Okay. Even when Christians are complaining, they still have share in this government, ranging from Niger State and Nigeria at large. To the extent, even Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our president, his wife is a pastor, and she gets all the benefit of all freedom of democracy to Christians. So I don't think there should be any complaint now. And I believe if as somebody has said, if they bring a credible Christian candidate, we'll vote in. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, democracy strives when political debates are conducted peacefully and respectfully, whether based on religion, geography, gender, or competence. Any demands for political offices should ultimately be weighed against the broader interests of good governance, constitution, a constitutional principle, and the welfare of the citizens of the state. Well, this is where the curtains fall on this program. We sincerely like to thank our listeners for taking your time to listen to this program. As always, until tomorrow, when we shall be here with another interesting package of the program. From all of us here, I am Usman Apaya. Thank you for listening. God bless you, and goodbye for now.